Hey there. So, you have some questions about what you need to prepare yourself for extractions and then for your immediate dentures. So, I'm going to give you the items that I personally purchased prior to my extraction date and then my immediate dentures. So, to prepare for my extractions, the things that I got were I got pink Himalayan salt because I was told that has like more antibacterial properties. I'm not sure if that's true, but that's just what I heard. So that's what I went with. And it tasted a little bit better. And I got like a really big bag of it from the Dollar Tree for $1.25. So I figured, why not? My favorite color is pink. Why not go for it? So I had that to do the saltwater rinses after the first 24 hours after extractions. And then I got this ice pack that wrapped around my jaw, and it had I think it was 3 ice packs. It could fit 3 ice packs, and then it came with 6 ice packs total. That was super, super helpful. I used that for the first week. And then you want to make sure that you have Motrin. And depending on what they give you, if they give you like pain medicine or anything, Motrin and Tylenol, you can alternate the two. If they don't give you something with Tylenol in it, like Percocet or Vicodin, Tylenol 3, I'm sure you know that part already. But I made sure that I had Motrin and Tylenol. I also had Aleve, and I took Aleve a few times because Aleve works better for me than Motrin. I also purchased my own denture bath, because I didn't know if my dentist was going to give me one or not. Most of them do, but I wanted to pick out my own. That way it was more personal and special for me. That might sound silly, but I enjoyed doing that. I went through Amazon and I picked out everything that I wanted. So I ordered that, and then I also ordered a denture brush right away. And then I also ordered a brush for my gums, which was just a softer brush. The Colgate Renewal, I believe it was called. It's a really soft bristle brush that feels so good on your gums. I loved that thing. And then I also got the tongue brush because you still got to be able to clean your gums and your tongue. That was my wake-up alarm. Sorry about that. Yes, so I got the tongue brush to clean my tongue, and I also used it for my gums. It came with a paste. It was like $9.99. I talk about that in some of my other videos because I love it that much. And then I also got soft foods. You want to make sure that you have soft stuff that you can eat without having to chew. A lot of people get mashed potatoes, but for me, I think the mashed potatoes, because of the consistency of them, those were a little bit hard to eat for the first week. But things like macaroni and cheese, buttered noodles, it's weird because you might find that noodles are easy to eat, but mashed potatoes are harder to eat. It all depends on how you move the food in your mouth. So keep that in mind, but stock up on stuff like that. Jello, pudding, Italian water ice, stuff like that. You don't want to blend your food per se, but you could do meats and stuff for protein. You could blend those, but I wouldn't do that for too long because you want to get into the habit of having using your teeth to start to learn how to actually use your teeth, if that makes sense. Some people say protein shakes. You could get those Ensure or protein milk or whatever. I didn't get anything like that. I did eat a lot of eggs though. Eggs were great. And macaroni and cheese is the things that I ate the most. I also got something called Benzodent that is a numbing paste that's specifically made for denture wearers. I got that, and it worked great. It has a little warning on it that if you use too much of it, it can cause some sort of issues. Some people say it's a black box warning. Don't worry about that. Just don't overdo it. You can use a little bit of it, but it's better to have something and never need it than to need it and have to wait for it to be ordered. That's something that you have to order. You can't just buy that. In the US anyway, I'm pretty sure no store sells Benzodent. They do sell products with benzocaine in it, but the Benzodent is specifically designed for denture wearers. It's a thicker paste that will actually stay wherever you put it underneath your denture. It's incredibly helpful. And then to go along with that, I also got an Oragel mouthwash, which has numbing properties in it, but it does have alcohol in it. So you don't want to use it with your dentures. And then you also want to be careful because it could burn your extraction sites, like make them a little bit sore. You know how alcohol works. It's like Listerine. So just be careful with that. They do make one that does not have alcohol in it. And then Oral-B also makes one that doesn't have alcohol in it. That's Oral-B Mouth Sore mouthwash, I believe it's called. That is also nice. I just don't like the artificial sweetener taste that is in that particular mouthwash. As far as what you need for your immediate dentures, like I said, a denture bath, a denture brush, some sort of cleaning tablets. That way you can soak them in those to keep them clean. Also, I would recommend some sort of denture paste, not regular toothpaste. You want to make sure that it's specifically for dentures. Polydent makes one that's called Denture cream, I believe. Dr. B's Cleanadent paste, that's one that you can use directly in your mouth. It's perfectly safe to use in your mouth. Every other product you can only use outside of your mouth. So if you want to use something that is like a 2-for-1, Dr. B's Cleanadent, you can order that from his website, or you can order that on Amazon. It's a great product. What else? Let me think. There's also Polydent Pro Partial Foam. That stuff's good. You can use it on your dentures. There's also OAP Cleaner, OAP. That stuff has disinfectant properties. It kills like the candida, causes thrush, because you want to make sure that your dentures are absolutely as clean as possible. So something that kills the most bacteria is better. So OAP does that. Dr. B's liquid crystals or crystal powder, he has 2 different ones now. All 3 of those do kill all that other stuff. The tablets clean fairly decently, and they do kill bacteria as well. They market it as it kills 99.9% of odor-causing bacteria, but it does also kill some of the harmful bacteria as well. So those are perfectly fine to use. But if you want to be extra clean like I am, like I'm super anal about that, I usually double or triple clean my dentures, and I did that with my immediates also. The other thing that you want to probably have on hand, I would recommend the Fixodent powder and also the C-Bond cushions, because those you can use, I believe they say like starting at day 3 or day 5. You might want to check with your dentist about that, but it doesn't leave glue residue on your gums. It's pretty much just a pad that sticks in your dentures for cushioning and a little bit of adhesive, but it won't pull out your clots or anything like that. I believe those are all the products that I can think of right now. If I come up with any other things that I want to tell you, I'll either comment them on this video or I will make another reply video for you. Don't be nervous. I know it's scary, but I promise the first 4 days are the worst. Day 3 will be the worst, but you can do this. You're strong. You can do it, I promise. And if you have any questions, reach out to any one of us in the Denture gang. I answer my messages pretty much as quickly as I possibly can. I check it all day long, so I will get back to you as quickly as I can. You got this. Don't worry about it. You'll do great. All right. Mwah. Bye-bye.